Good morning to all, lahat po nanonood dyan, all viewers. You are witnessing the EFREN BATA REYES YALIN 10-ball Open Championship. The prize pool of 2 million shall be subdivided to the champion, that is 1 million pesos. The runner-up gets 300,000. The top 3 and 4 players 100,000. The top 5 to 8 players 50,000. The top 9 to 16 players 20,000. And of course, this match has a guaranteed 10,000 pesos. So it's a really nice event. Maraming salamat po sa mga sponsors, especially Yalin. And of course, Magic Ball Rack. That is what we are using right now dito po sa ating laban na to. And currently, we are live here at the PACMAN'S Q Club that's located here sa Worldwide Corporate Center that is here in Shaw Boulevard, Mandaluyong City. Good morning. Ayan po, sinasamahan ko po kayo, Mr. Aris Almario. I'll be doing the commentary for the whole day. Ayan, so we're gonna be together for quite some time up until the final match. And for your information, guys, this is the last 32 batch of players. Everybody who's come back here has been guaranteed prize money. So, yung halaga ng pera no, na matatanggap nila, though it doesn't sound to be that big. Remember, this is an event that only cost 3,500 pesos entry fee. So, hindi naman kalakihan din ang pagsali dito. So amateurs just like me, totoo lang kung palaro lang ako, pwede naman ako makasali dito, and I get to play with a lot of professional pool players, be part of a really nice event. Git pa dun magkakaroon ako ng t-shirt na remembrance ko sa pagsali ng event, and ayun na nga, napakagalante ng sa madaling salita. It's a very generous tournament. Of course, the match in hand, we have the sharpshooter Kyle Amoroto and the current world 9-ball champion Carlo Biado, the Black Tiger. So, no more introductions needed para dito sa mga Pinoy pool players na to. Of course, Biado, a player here, I believe, of my generation in terms of age. Back in 2012, 2013, actually back in 2007, 2008, first time kong na kita at na-witness yung galing ni Carlo Biado. He was an upcoming pro pool player by that time. Magaling na, no? Pero never in my dreams na ma-imagine that one day this guy would become a US Open champion and world champion. But that obviously goes to show the work that he put in his game. So how he transitioned to becoming from just a tirador, a hustler, a great pool player, eventually papunta dun sa pagiging professional pool player and one of the best in the world. And para sa akin, sa Pilipinas, isa sa pinakamagaling na Pinoy pool players. He has brought a lot of honor here to our country in the Philippines. And itong si Carlo Biado definitely is a deserving professional to be inducted sa eventually sa Hall of Fame. It's not my call, pero para sa akin, this is a Hall of Famer, guys. Carlo Biado. Well, 2013, alam ko, no, napapadod ko. Around 2012, 2013, he started going to the US to join tournaments there. So talagang napakagaling na ni Biado ng mga 2013 panahon na yun. And who would have thought 2017 he would have won the World 9-Ball Championship. Siyempre, hindi ko naman kaibigan yung mga yan. I know them, but then again, pag nandoon, no, mga kapwa Pinoy natin na lumalaban sa mga WPA or matchroom mga events, we're always happy and proud pag malayo ang nararating nila. Of course, we have Kyle Amoroto na dati, no, na abot-abot lang natin sa may star paper, batang-bata pa, no, talagang magaling na. So it was just a matter of time that this guy matunog na noon pa, no, Kyle Amoroto. Nakakasali sa mga tournaments doon sa isang bilyaran sa malapit. So, kung saan libre. And you know what I'm talking about. Etong Kyle Amoroto talaga, no? And now he's already a made professional pool player. I know he's in his mid-20s probably, or maybe less than 25 years old. Marami nang na-achieve, marami nang tinalo, and I know he has already won a number of tournaments here in Asia. So hindi ko pa lang na-check yan sa ating But skill-wise, Mr. Kyle Amoroto surely can always compete with the best of the best in the world. So nothing short of being impressed, amazed dito tayo sa skill and talent ng young gun na to, no? Not as young as he was before, but still very young. Of course, we would like to thank Manny Pacquiao, EFREN, BATA, REYES for coming up with a really nice pool hall here. PACMAN'S Q Club, once again, located here dito sa Worldwide Corporate Center in Shaw Boulevard, along Shaw Boulevard in Mandaluyong City. Ayan. Of course, this is being managed by CEO Cap Marlon Manalo. And if you're wondering if you're allowed to witness the matches live dito po sa ating bilyaran na to, pwede po, no? You're allowed to visit, you're allowed to come in here. There are not bleachers, there are seats, comfortable seats dito. Pangsinihan ang upuan po dito, no? Sa nakikita nyo, the red seats allow at least 50 packs makaupo, makanood ng komportable. There's food, there's drinks, ayan, and well air conditioned. Hindi kayo mainitan dito. And of course, yung mga idol, mga favorite pool players nyo, mga Pilipino and other professionals also visited, coming from other countries like Mr. Mickey Krause and another player from Vietnam, I believe. So talagang if you participated in this event, na kahit na sabihin natin hindi naman malaki yung odds na mananalo tayo, still it's a really meaningful experience. And so far, itong event na to, no, the flow of which has been really nice. Talagang mabibilis yung mga matches, tuloy-tuloy siya. The refereeing has been really good. So, we would like to give acknowledgement sa ating mga referees dito, no? Only a few ang kilala ko, sila Francis Mateo, sila Jesus Dacoro, si Jesse Menjola, ayan, sila Mr. John Paul Dacles, ayan, a few to mention. Of course, head referee. Kaya naman talaga maayos ang refereeing dito. Acknowledgements to Mr. Alan Soliman. Ayan. At syempre, yung flow ng event wouldn't be possibly this good if it weren't for the tournament organizers. Makati Pool Players Association, headed by President Mia Domingo. Ayan, maraming salamat. Of course, part of our board of directors there who are running this event, the committee, we have Patrick Lavelle, Erickson Del Villar, Manny Hernandez, Arvin Arceo, Cheerward Bonode, maraming salamat po sa inyo. Eric Saludas, of course. And syempre, hindi natin makakalimutan ng ating napakaayos at napakagaling na table official, table committee, that is Mario Aquino. So, sa lahat po ng nanonood nito, no, the success of the event has been made possible dahil doon sa mga taong nasa likod. Syempre, itong live stream natin, no, dapat to mabigyan din ng recognition. Ilista dapat ng mga ng mga production team natin yung mga pangalan nila. If you're seeing content sa PACMAN'S Q Club page na maayos, that's because of them. So, nabibigyan sila dapat ng kahit papano recognition. Well, for me, wag nyo na ako i-recognize. Kasi, buong araw nyo na ako marirecognize yung boses ko dito. But kidding aside, it's been an honor to be part of this event. It's a long day. It's a lot of competition. Of course, we appreciate good play. Nanonood tayo. And not always you become a part here of big events just like this. So, EFREN BATA REYES YALIN 10-ball Open Championship. YALIN being our official pool table sponsor dito po. If you're seeing that table na ginagamit, color blank, it's the Hacker Ghost by YALIN, branded as an EBR table. Designed talaga para kay EFREN BATA REYES yan. Para malinaw lang din, no, sa ating mga viewers, we have limited edition EFREN BATA REYES merchandise like shirts. The book, The Magician, is also out. You can come up with inquiries chatting dun sa ating Facebook page ng EFREN BATA REYES Facebook page. So again, the book has been authored by no other than Captain Marlon Manalo. It's a story, a book about the life of EFREN BATA REYES, and definitely kailangan kahit ako magkaroon ako niyan, no? So, the GOAT of billiards, no other than EFREN BATA REYES. And by the way, sa mga viewers po natin, no, if you're watching right now, your commentator is Mr. Aris Almario. So, good morning from the Philippines, 11:35 a.m. Apologies, no? Pasensya na kayo. Hindi ako masyado engaged sa mga comments. It's not exactly what I focus on here, but mostly dito sa event natin ako nakatingin, no? So, that was possibly a long rack. Medyo nagka-spadahan, no? A lot of safety battles have occurred. That was in rack number 5. End of the rack, it was Kyle Amoroto who managed to win that. Okay, winner's break format. call shot on all balls. Um, and the 10 ball has to be pocketed the last. So wala po tayong early finish dito sa 10 ball na to. If you make the 10 ball via combination or a carom shot, hindi po yun counted as rack win. It has to be, the 10 ball has to be the last ball made. Muli no, sa mga viewers natin dyan here on YouTube, ayan, so every once in a while I can engage, pwede ko kayong ma-acknowledge dyan, but true enough, hindi po ako masyadong pala shoutout talaga. So but I appreciate yung inyong mga engagements dito. Marami po kayong nanonood. Nasa 2.2 million viewers na po tayo, and that's a unprecedented number of people na nanonood. So kidding aside, no, we're all happy here, part of the production team, that you do appreciate the stream that we have, and of course the matches being made, being handed to you as organized by the committee here. Again, dito sa EFREN BATA REYES YALIN 10 Ball Open Championship. Update the score. And mabilis na inubos ni Mr. Carlo Amoroto yung rack na yun. That was pretty impressive there. So again, Carlo Amoroto quickly after a rack, that was rack number 5, a couple of moments ago, that lasted for more than 5 minutes. This rack lasted less than a minute after the break of Kyle. So pretty impressive run there in this rack. So he will lead 4-2. 4 points na po si Kyle Amoroto, and Carlo Biado still with 2. Muli po, ang libro na The Magician is now available for pre-order. It's the biography book of EFREN BATA REYES. So you can actually inquire about that sa ating EFREN BATA REYES Facebook page. So you can visit the Facebook page. Mamaya ipapakita sa atin ng ating crew here yung itsura ng EFREN BATA REYES Facebook page. Saan pwede kayo mag-chat. So if you're interested, the book, by the way, again, authored by Marlon Manalo, the proceeds of the sale of which are gonna be donated. A chunk of it would be donated para sa mga retired professional pool players natin dito sa Pilipinas, retired, mga upcoming professional pool players sa mga bata, ganyan, and yung existing mga players. Well, scratch off the break there coming from Amoroto. And this level of play, so given, depending on how the balls will spread out, kung paano kumalat yan sa sargo nila, it's about 80% chance that player who scratches off the break would actually lose. So, depende na lang, no, sa kalat ng bola. Pero syempre, when it comes to their abilities to run out, create shots in their favor, no question, Lalo na syempre kay Champ Carlo Biado, it's no question kayang-kaya, and laki ng ano mo no, ng talo mo. Chance na matatalo ka sa rack na to. Well, Carlo Biado, based on his reaction, has fallen quite short of ideal shape here. Nabitin na ang kanyang pahanda dito sa 7. And by the looks of it, he's gonna have to deal with a 9 ball. So maybe he's gonna roll this forward. Force follow, medyo kukuridahin niya, no? And the risk of running into the 9 might be there. So probably he draws this. Ayan, hinatak na, no? Puwersa. Wow. So, but of course, accounting for bumping the 10, that he didn't do. Well, Carlo Biado, imagine going forward with a run into the 9, drawing back, run into the 10. Parang walang takas, no? Of course, with his caliber of player, Carlo Biado, pocketing that 8 looked pretty easy. Of course, based on the score line, he's trailing by 2. He's gonna pull within 1. And there you go. Not easy for Mr. Biado, though he may once in a while ran out of line, so be out of line here. He still comes up with really nice recovery shots. So that is pretty much expected from Carlo Biado. Now 3 points for him after 7 racks. So still it's a match. We are yet to determine who's going to be the winner. Race to 9. Okay, it's a race to 9 match. Probably as we head on to the latter part of the tournament for today. Sa last 16 or last 8 players, we could expect a longer race of matches given here. So Biado will be breaking. Biado, well, he broke and made 3 balls off that break. Grabe, no? And though he has made 3 balls, apparently he hasn't landed an easy shot on the 2. But look at how he played the safety. So he was using the 6 and the 10, get cover there, and at the same time he wanted the 8. Wanted the cue ball to be tied to the 8, just to make it really difficult here for Mr. Kyle Amoroto. So a kick shot. The rails are available, and that would work for Kyle. So no sellout. No question, Kyle Amoroto's abilities are in check as well. So magaling din bumanda. A bit lucky with the result there for Kyle. Hindi bumenta. Very good control there coming from Biado, using the 6 and 10 once again. And Amoroto looks like he's going to be kicking here at the 2. Babanda niya and just called the 3 ball. He would like to pocket that 3 dito po sa butas, upper right corner where Biado is. Let's see the result of the shot that he's about to take. Nice effort, but not enough for Kyle Amoroto to come up with something defensive here against Biado. This is an open 2. Of course, the distance between the 2 and the 3, well, that's a lot of distance. And let's check out if Biado decides to draw the cue ball or just run it forward with a lot of spin though. So napakaraming pectus if ever makikita natin dito from Carlo Biado. Seemed like the spin died there. Mislide, no? Probably. Didn't get a lot of action getting from the 2 to the 3. Well, that should be good for Biado at this point. But Kyle Amoroto has just brought out his jump cue, and how good he is of a jump shot maker, we will see. Well, he jumps fairly good. Was close to possibly making that 3 ball go in, but what he didn't account for was making that cue ball via that corner. Na-scratch po siya, no? And once again, Biado winning the dogfight, coming up with great safeties that definitely worked in his favor. Well, that was a nice drawback. He's on the right side of the 6. Easy for him. Easy to play shape for the 7 now. And pretty much we're going to see an even score between Biado and Kyle Amoroto, as Biado here, 3 balls left in rack number 8. He's gonna be going across the center. So tatakbo yan sa gitna ng mesa, no? And as he draws back. Ayan na. center table. Napakagaling, no? The use of spin and judging the angles. He got there perfect on the 10. So others would have went long, went wide, pero Biado, the world champion that he is, comes up perfect for an easy 10. The score is 4 apiece, and Biado, after trading 2, has won 2 in a row. Okay. Once again, good morning sa mga viewers po natin dyan. No? Just sit back, relax, watch, and enjoy. Chill lang po tayo dyan. And you'll be witnessing more matches for today dito lamang sa ating YouTube Live. Again, our official pool table sponsor is YALIN. So the YALIN that we have here is the Hacker Ghost model, branded as EBR. So nilagyan pa nila ng additional branding yan. As you can see there, just below the table, EBR, table number 1, YALIN. Ubos. Yun ang masarap sabihin doon. Ubos. Anyhow, Biado. He broke them fairly hard. But the result is what matters. So other breakers put a lot of power in their break, but sometimes just couldn't get balls to drop. But this time, Biado broke fairly hard. Not the hardest, not the strongest of breaks I've seen, but he got 3 balls to drop, and even spared him position on the 1 ball. Obviously, for this level of play, this is the winning formula. If you can replicate that break, come up with open layouts, easy for a run out, that's going to win you matches here. That's 3 racks in a row for Mr. Carlo Biado, and it seems like Amoroto has taken his own player's break. We'll be back after a few moments. Good afternoon. Ayan, so nagbabalik po tayo dito. It's 12. Happy lunchtime para sa ating mga viewers dito sa YouTube live natin. Again, while watching this, EFREN BATA REYES YALIN 10-Ball Open Championship. Again, I hope you're doing good there. We are live here in PACMAN'S Q Club. Dito po yan sa Shaw Boulevard, sa Worldwide Corporate Center, Mandaluyong City. So CEO Marlon Manalo, congratulations for coming up with a really nice pool hall dito po sa Mandaluyong. And of course sa mga owners nito, Senator Manny Pacquiao and EFREN BATA REYES, maraming salamat po. So the support, their contribution to the pool community cannot be denied. So they deserve all the honor. Well, if it weren't for them, wala tong ganitong klaseng bilyaran. And again, sa mga nanonood din dyan, if you're somewhere from Metro Manila, you are invited to visit the PACMAN'S Q Club free of any charge. No admission fees. You're allowed to witness the great play here coming from the different players. Other players are also squaring off right now. That would be in the other tables. In this pool hall, it's 18 pool tables, YALIN Hacker Ghost tables, and this is the 19th table, the YALIN Hacker Ghost dito sa ating stream table. We also have EFREN BATA REYES limited edition merchandise like jackets, meron ding shirts, ball caps, and mugs and tumblers. Also the book authored by Cap Manalo, Marlon Manalo, the magician, so is also available for pre-order. So if you're interested in those items, muli no, you can always send a message dun sa EFREN BATA REYES Facebook page. And obviously, you can also ask questions dun sa PACMAN'S Q Club. Meron naman mga admin na nagmamanage ng ating Facebook profiles. So early on, we saw that Carlo Biado was trailing by 2 points against Amoroto. And this time, after 9 ranks, Biado has overtaken Amoroto just by a point. But definitely, momentum has swung in his favor. Biado. Well, I was pretty sure that that 5-0 was by the jaws of that pocket. For some reason, ayaw pumasok ng 5, no? And probably a real first shot for Biado. He can maybe access that beside the 9. Based on this camera angle, it's hard to tell, pero malamang meron, no? There's a shot. Just like that. And look at this. Look at this. Lands perfect here on the 6. So turning the tables once again, Carlo Biado, he has prime possession to get ahead by 2 points this time. Well, kanina siya ang humahabol, ngayon siya ang nakakalamang. 6-4 in favor of Carlo Biado. That's 4 racks in a row for the Black Tiger. And he even has the advantage of the break. That would be in rack number 11. So Amoroto will have to wait for another opportunity this time. Malalaman po natin yan depending on Mr. Biado's break. Beautiful break from Biado, but of course the good thing for Biado here is that he has landed openly here on the 1 ball. Well, EFREN Bata Reyes, no, believe it or not, he has his quarters here in the PACMAN'S Q Club. So every time EFREN Bata would be here in Metro Manila, asahan nyo nandito si Champ, the Magician EFREN Bata. So obviously you're all invited to be here eventually after the event. It's open to the public for a really playing here for a really cheap price talaga, hindi naman kamahalan yung rates nila, no? For the quality of the tables, the quality of the balls, and syempre fully air-conditioned places, and not to mention the number of amazing talent that you would see here. And bukod dun, syempre, every once in a while, makikita nyo si EFREN Bata Reyes. And maybe, just maybe, baka si Manny Pacquiao. So easily dealing with the layout here, Mr. Biado. Once again, the solution to his success is all about that break. He has slightly overran shape here for the 7, but nothing that Carlo can't handle. So at least the angle he has here automatically gives him easy position for the 9. Probably 2 rails, bounce it off side by side. Just like that. That's going to be pretty hard matching up with Biado's skill sa mga ubusan and sa pag ganito yung kalat, no? Very proficient when it comes to running balls, and that's a 5-game swing in favor of Biado. The last 5 ranks belong to the Black Tiger. So Kyle Amoroto is on his seat, just waiting for an opportunity. And of course, Biado here obviously would just like to focus himself on getting a good break every rack. So kapag nakuha niya yung sargo at pumapabor sa kanya ang bola, he's obviously very tough to beat. Kahit sino ka pa, no? So regardless of the opponent's capacity and talent, once you're parked in the chair, wala ka naman magagawa kung hindi maghintay lang. So all Amoroto could actually do is just wait for an opportunity. Good afternoon once again. Carlo Biado is now leading by 3 racks. That's 7-4. And kanina lang, no? He was trailing 4-2. And after a couple of break and runouts, Carlo Biado has come up big here. The odds of him uh, winning this match are getting higher by the moment. And you know what? He broke the rye that is in this rack. Pagsargo niya, wala pong pumasok. But lucky for Mr. Biado, the rolls are going on his favor. Wala pong bumenta. No sellout for Kyle Amoroto. So that's a tough way out of this match if you're gonna expect Biado to not make a ball off his break and not get a shot. Uy, ito na. Mr. Kyle, please stand up. Here we go. Yesterday, or probably that was Wednesday, day one, Group A and B. Kyle Amoroto had a chance to play here in the stream table, and he played pretty well. Had a number of break and runouts as well. He had a good break. So, bibigay ko dito, no, kay Mr. Kyle Amoroto ang isang magandang pagkakataon na talagang kayang-kaya pa to, no? Though Biado is just 2 more wins away, or racks 1 away before winning the match, advancing to last 16, hindi malabong Kyle Amoroto ay kayang-kaya din humabol. So, sit tight, watch. Just relax, chill lang po tayo dyan, no? It's lunchtime, so I hope you're having really good lunch. Well, that was a good opening shot there for Kyle. So he took a bit of time managing position there for the red three. Siyempre, gustong-gusto niyang iwasan yung pagtama dun sa GIS, no? Job still ongoing, hindi pa rin ganun kadali, no? A number of factors he would have to deal. Number one, that shot. Look at that. He pounded that shot just to get position here on the four. Easy for him to probably just draw back a bit. So, pitik hatak na lang to, no? The 7 ball obviously would pass corner pockets, but the 9 and the 8, nakatabi ng 7 dyan, no? They are serving as a bit of obstructions para dito kay Mr. Amoroto. Well, probably the 7 goes past the 10. So, in terms of landing shape, yan na yata yung pinakamadaling pamamaraan para makakuha ng pahanda. Tama-tama, no? For Mr. Amoroto, it's looking really good on this rack ng makahabol, no? So the sharpshooter is going to be getting a legitimate chance now to pull within 2 points against Biado. Rack number 12 in the books right now here at PACMAN'S Q Club. Again, you're watching the EFREN BATA REYES YALIN Tembo Open Championship featuring last 32 players. On hand right now is Kyle Amoroto and Carlo Biado. Well, interesting layout here for either player. Medyo meron tayong mga clusters. There's a cluster there, the 6 and the 7. The 2 ball is, well, the 1 ball is makeable, pero wow. Nice cut there, Carlo Biado. Based on that camera angle, didn't look too tough, pero totoo lang, pag nakita nyo yan in person, that was a severe cut there coming from him. Well, it's clear the 3 does pass the 5. Make the 3 to the side, but again, for Mr. Biado, just wants to guarantee himself, if ever he does take a shot here, he wants to guarantee that he can run out and get this rack. Well, of course, okay naman mag-shoot, no? Pero kung hindi rin naman mapapasa iyo yung taya na ito, and baka mamaya ikaw rin naman ang magbe-break up ng mga clusters for the opponent, and you don't want that. I think the speed is nice. The speed is good. Now, if that 6 ball passes the 7, then obviously that won't be a problem, because Carlo Biado looked to be managing, maybe, or looking for a shot where he can actually break up the 9. The spot of where the 9 is not exactly an easy shot. So rightfully so, he develops that 9 ball. Taman-tama naman, no? Well, those kinds of shots, kung saan malapit sa side pocket yung object ball, are pretty hard to pocket. If a world champion sees that the risk may be lessened by breaking up that 9 ball, tama lang talaga, no? So, with that, dumali po ang trabaho ni Mr. Carlo Biado. So, nice play there. Biado is now on the hill. Well, 8 points for him, 5 for Mr. Amoroto. So it's going to be a long way for Amoroto, stealing this match from player Carlo Biado. So we obviously expected Biado to come out and be aggressive and do his job, or what he does best. And of course, di naman tayo nagulat dun, no? So anyway, heading on to another rack. Biado is gonna be breaking for the last time here in this match. Tignan natin, ha? Again, EFREN BATA REYES limited edition merchandise collections. Pwede natin i-inquire yan sa EFREN BATA REYES Facebook page. Ayan, so viewers natin, Carlo Biado is on his way to winning this match. And who's waiting for him? Emmanuel Delgado, si Moy Moy. Ayan, no? Another really tough player na bata pa, Moy Delgado. Congratulations, Carlo Biado, the Black Tiger, the current world 9-ball champion, winning his match against Kyle Amoroto. So again, sa mga viewers natin, don't go away. We'll be back with another matchup. Probably top 16, last 16 matchup. So we'll see. Diyan lang po kayo. Magbabalik kami.